Happy 4th of July, Patreon. Happy 4th of July, whatever. Whether you celebrate or not, I will celebrate or not with you. Tatuaje, Corona Gorda, one of my favorites. We got a lot to talk about today. Hey, whatever. Impossible concentration. Listen, welcome back. I didn't know if I could make this video. I'm okay, guys. It's hot. It is really, really hot out here. I think I made one of these. I think I made a Patreon video, patrons only Patreon video last 4th of July. I think we had one of those too. Because I remember the fireworks going off in the background while I was talking. So it's good to be back for another year, alive and well. Maybe I'll get some shout outs at the beginning of the video. A lot of conflict. I guess there's only conflict if you engage. But then again, I've heard Gil Scott Heron say, and I don't know if he made it up or not, but he said, peace is not the absence of war. It is the absence of the threat of war. And that threat of war is coming from within my very family. My very family. Money does crazy things to people. And it hurts. And a lot of stuff's getting said. And I'm not saying anything back. I have taken a role of passivity, if that's a word. Passive role. I have a lawyer working for free. We don't have any money. We didn't make any money. Well, that's not true. The band made a lot of money on that last tour. The band gets paid, the manager gets paid, the agent gets paid. Sometimes I lose money. And sometimes I come home with a whole lot more than them. So, like Alma David Waite says, it all comes out in the wash. And what do I care? I have free time. I have cigars. I have the music. What did Leonard Cohen say? Leonard Cohen said, "We are ugly, but we have the music," or something like that. Conflict in other areas in my life too. I think I covered that in the last Patreon video. Well, you know, we got rules in place for a reason, folks. And sure, there's the other old cliche, rules are meant to be broken, but when you put your name on something and you say, I agree to follow the rules, well, some people call that your word. And when you break your word, and somebody gets upset about it, it's understandable. Now, what happened with this other person is that this person gave their word to another person, and then they broke their word, and they wanted me to be on their side because I'm their friend, because I'm somebody they work with. Both of those things. For real. Both of those things for real. And that person also I love. Person I love. But that person is wrong. They've made an error. And they are unwilling to admit that error. They're willing to justify why they made the error. But they are unwilling to say that they broke their word and that is wrong. And see, since we both work for the same person, unfortunately here on Patreon I can't tell you, even here I can't tell you who it is. You'll have to come to my porch. Come to my porch. And since we both work for the same person, the breaking of that word affected me directly. And I had to hear about it. I had to hear about it from the person whose rules were broken. So, anyway, that resulted in lots of emails from my friend, angry and manic. You know, if I'm calling it manic, you know it's manic. But, you know, when I'm saying lots of them, I mean sometimes, 10 or 11 a day. Stuff like that. All this on top of everything. I got my buddy who just died, sick, going on the road, air conditioning broken in the house, air conditioning broken in the van, 100-degree temperatures. A friend of mine, another friend of mine that I play with is sick, very, very sick. And his manager is stressed out and lashing out at other people, including people that are trying to help. And you have to ask yourself, how can, if I'm in the center of all of this different conflict, of all these different entities, isn't there, of course, something that I'm doing that's wrong? And I'm used to asking myself that question. And I'm used to examining and finding in every scenario my role in it, even if I wasn't at fault. Did I react in a way that caused more problems? Was I selfish? Was I self-centered? Was I self-seeking? Was I dishonest in any way? Was my pocketbook threatened? My wallet, so to speak, my bank account? What were my motives, right? And I look, I look at all these things, and I'm not blind. I'm not a narcissist, whatever that means. Boy, is that word getting thrown around too easily nowadays. Everybody's married to a narcissist now. I don't know. Here I am filming myself talking about nothing. Maybe. I'll tell you what though, I don't like the way this picture looks of me. So anyway. I can't find anything other than that, like, let me tell you this. I'll tell you one other time when there seems to be lots of opposing forces around you. It can be also when you're doing good and when you're moving forward. Because things that weren't working before will try to cling on, and you'll have to let them go. And negativity, well, it likes company. And it's been a challenge not to join it. I'm telling you, it's been a real challenge. It has been only, and I know some of you guys don't believe in this, and I'm just talking about me personally. It has nothing to do with all y'all, because I know some of you do, my man Ronnie out there and others, but it's been only through prayer that I've been able to find guidance, and through the Word. And I know that what I'm feeling right now, like I tell you guys in the videos about scales and arpeggios and stuff, the painful part. I know that what I'm going through right now is growth and change and metamorphosis, and I know that that's uncomfortable. And I know that up here, but I need to have faith in my heart so that I can enjoy today, because folks, we are meant to enjoy today. We are meant. That doesn't mean that we can't hurt. That doesn't mean that we can't have time to be unhappy, time to be in pain, time to be jealous, time to be angry, time to be human. It's okay. It's okay to have those things. It's okay to be those things, but I don't want to become attached to those. I don't want that to become who I am. I want it to be something that I feel and that passes. And then I want to get on with my life, because worrying has never done me any good. Worrying about money has never given me money. Worrying about what's going to happen with my brother isn't going to fix it. I've tried a little to get outside of myself and help somebody else during right now, because that well, I mean, first of all, when you're in the middle of your own stuff and you go and help somebody else, that's one of the best ways to feel better. But it's also the most foreign in the time, no matter how many times you've done it. When you need help, it's hard to reach your hand out and say, let me help you out. But that's where it's at. I've tried to do that a little, and I've done a little tiny bit, but I've failed. I failed at doing it every day. So I pray to do more of that. More circumstances where I can find to do that. Well, here would be one right now, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. What have I been thinking about on harmonica? This is an old one. It's a brass comb, black cover plates, black and gold. Who dat? We dat. All of that. Harps and cicadas. Root. I mean third. Four. Again. Third. Two, or 5 of the 5, 7 of 4, third of 1, 5, 1, 4, arpeggios, 4, 1, 4, 5, 4, 2, or 5 of the 5. I'm just playing blues, y'all. Kind of thinking about what I'm doing after I'm doing it, but I'm thinking about chords. If I were just like arpeggiate, if I just do that, like go to my chords, go to my videos on 6th and 7th chords. I'm supposed to be meeting up with Philippe Gers on Saturday to talk, to hang out. Philippe says, and I've told you the same thing. Practice this stuff in quarter notes. So take a 12-bar blues. 6 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 beat per note. Anyway, stuff like that. So that's what I do when I play. I'm thinking of that stuff too. I'm thinking of scales, I'm thinking of licks, but so let me just do that, okay, but a little less Bob, a little less Ned Flanders, okay? Just mixing sixes and sevens. I'll just do 6 chords like I was just doing there, but I'll just have a little bit more fun. I promised you 6s, I'll give you 6s. Oops, sorry. Five, 4, 1. Again. So now I'm mixing again. That was a lick. Right. Stuff like that. See, I just gave you guys a little. Just a little. Like I really just played and talked a little. Didn't even really do a whole lesson. I feel better. Gotta give it away to keep it, right? That's what they say. Hey, what's your all's favorite root beer? This is one of my favorites. It's got that crow on it, the shekel. We're gonna need to turn the light on, it's getting dark. Hello. I'm hiding behind the elephant ears. Get the light. What have I been listening to? What have you been listening to? I've been listening to early James Brown and Roy Orbison. That's what's... I like it. My brother Mal posts his Spotify list on Facebook sometimes. That's cool. I wish more people were like Mal and just said, yo, this is what... I mean, if more people were like Mal, the world would be a great place in general. Early James Brown. But most of that stuff's just blues, R&B. I don't know, blues. I really blues. I'm gonna start doing scratch my back different. The drum beat's gonna be like, or wait. And then the bass line will be like. Woo! Well, I'm itching. And I don't know where to scratch. Well, come on, baby. Scratch my back. Well, I know you can do it. So come on and get to it. Whoa, you looking fine. As fine as you can be. Whoa, you looking good. Come on home with me. I know you can do it. So come on and get to it. I'm not used to that brass comb. Blame the instrument. We'll blame the instrument. Wait a minute. Scratch that, rewind. Let's not blame the instrument. Take it from the one. Solo. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nah. Take 2 from the solo. 1, 2, 3. Something like that, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a take, but good enough for Patreon. Maybe not good enough for... Oh! Bro, girls, dudes, non-cis binary ferrets. Check it out. New record coming out this month. Man, you guys, I want to do a listening party here on Patreon. We got to figure out how to do that, like with the licensing. I think I need the OBS software. Oh, Lord, is the record good. Oh, thank you, Lord. It's so good. And God bless Ken Anderson who mixed it. Oh, I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, this record is the best stuff I've ever done. Wait till y'all hear it. The harmonica solo on Hip Hugger. It's out of control. It's out of control. It should make a lot of people angry on modern blues harmonica. So we know we're doing something right. Oh, I feel so much better, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my narcissistic ass rant. Oh, screw that. Thank you for listening to my human self, full of errors and faults and defects, and full of love and kindness and beauty and music. It's Bob Marley say, music. You can play music if you have people that you want to play music with. Yeah, man. Love y'all. Happy 4th of July.